What if everything you thought you knew about the United States was only part of the story? Sure, America is famous for Hollywood, towering skyscrapers, and iconic landmarks. But beneath the surface lies a country filled with astonishing records, surprising history, and facts so unusual they sound made up. Did you know the United States has a state larger than many entire nations? Or that the federal government has never officially declared a national language? From bizarre laws and incredible achievements to little-known historical twists, America is packed with stories that rarely make it into textbooks. In this video, we're counting down 10 unbelievable facts about the USA. Some are strange, some are fascinating, and a few may completely change the way you see one of the world's most influential countries. Get ready to be surprised. Let's dive in. Many people assume English is the official language of the United States. Surprisingly, it isn't. While English is the most widely spoken language in America, the federal government has never declared an official national language. This means there is no federal law stating that English is the country's official language. The reason goes back to the nation's history. The United States was built by immigrants from all over the world, bringing with them hundreds of different languages and cultures. Today, Americans speak Spanish, Chinese, Tagalog, Vietnamese, Arabic, French, Korean, and many other languages. In some cities, it's possible to hear dozens of languages spoken on a single street. This linguistic diversity is one of the things that makes the United States unique. Fact number 9. Alaska was once considered a terrible purchase. In 1867, the United States bought Alaska from Russia for $7.2 million. At the time, many Americans thought it was a ridiculous deal. Critics called it Seward's Folly and Seward's Icebox, named after Secretary of State William Seward, who negotiated the purchase. People believed the land was nothing more than a frozen wilderness with little value. But history proved them wrong. Alaska turned out to be rich in natural resources, including gold, oil, natural gas, and seafood. Today, it is considered one of the greatest land purchases in history. What looked like a mistake became an incredible investment. Fact number 8. The USA has a town named Boring. Yes, you heard that correctly. There is actually a town called Boring in the state of Oregon. The town was named after William H. Boring, an early resident, not because the place was dull. But the story gets even better. Boring formed a partnership with a village in Scotland called Dull. Together, they became famous for their unusual names and attracted tourists from around the world. It's not every day you can travel from Boring to Dull. Fact number 7. Alaska is bigger than you think. Most people know Alaska is large. What many don't realize is just how enormous it really is. Alaska covers more than 663,000 square miles, making it the largest state in the country. If Alaska were its own nation, it would rank among the largest countries on Earth. In fact, Alaska is larger than France, Germany, Spain, Italy, Poland, and the United Kingdom combined. The state also has more coastline than all other U.S. states put together. Its sheer size is difficult to comprehend until you see it on a map that accurately represents its dimensions. Fact number 6. The Pentagon is like a small city. The Pentagon, located in Virginia, serves as the headquarters of the U.S. Department of Defense. But it's far more than just an office building. The Pentagon contains millions of square feet of floor space and thousands of rooms connected by miles of hallways. On a typical day, tens of thousands of military personnel and civilian employees work there. Despite its enormous size, the building was designed so efficiently that people can travel between most locations inside relatively quickly. It's essentially a city operating under one roof. Fact number 5. The USA has more roads than almost any country. America's road system is massive. The country contains more than 4 million miles of public roads connecting cities, towns, deserts, forests, mountains, and coastlines. From the famous Route 66 to the vast interstate highway system, roads play a major role in American life. The interstate highway system alone stretches across the nation and is considered one of the greatest engineering projects ever completed. Without these roads, the movement of people and goods across such a huge country would be much more difficult. Fact number 4. There are active volcanoes in the USA. When people think of volcanoes, they often imagine places like Iceland, Indonesia, or Hawaii. But the continental United States has active volcanoes too. One of the most famous is Mount St. Helens in Washington state. In 1980, it erupted with tremendous force, creating one of the most significant volcanic events in modern American history. Scientists continue to monitor volcanoes across the country because several remain active. The United States is home to dozens of volcanic areas, reminding us that powerful geological forces are still shaping the landscape today. Fact number 3. The USA has some of the world's most extreme weather. Few countries experience weather as varied as the United States. In a single year, the country can experience hurricanes, tornadoes, blizzards, droughts, floods, and heat waves. The central region of the country is often called Tornado Alley because of the large number of tornadoes that form there. Meanwhile, states along the Gulf Coast and Atlantic Ocean frequently prepare for powerful hurricanes. Death Valley in California is one of the hottest places on Earth, while parts of Alaska can experience extremely cold temperatures. America's size creates an incredible variety of climates and weather conditions. Fact number 2. The USA put humans on the moon. One of the most remarkable achievements in human history happened on July 20, 1969. The Apollo 11 mission successfully landed astronauts Neil Armstrong and Buzz Aldrin on the moon. When Armstrong stepped onto the lunar surface, he spoke the famous words, "That's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind." The mission demonstrated extraordinary advances in science, engineering, and technology. More than half a century later, the moon landing remains one of humanity's greatest accomplishments. Fact number 1. The USA has the largest economy in the world. At the top of our list is one of the most impressive facts about America. The United States has the world's largest economy. Every year, American businesses, workers, inventors, and entrepreneurs produce trillions of dollars worth of goods and services. Many of the world's biggest companies were founded in the United States, including major technology, entertainment, retail, and financial firms. From Silicon Valley innovations to Hollywood movies and global brands, American economic influence reaches nearly every corner of the planet. This economic power has helped shape global trade, technology, and culture for generations.